Yeah. Saturday, there's too many fucking people here. I like this, where it's nice and relaxed, you know. I don't feel pressure to be funny or anything like that. It's more like a fucking support group. And I have a microphone. This is good shit. So it's good to be here. I'm a father. Now thanks. Give it up for my loins. I appreciate it. My wife and I have a daughter. She's 2.5 now. Her name's Madden J. Caparulo. My wife picked the name. I just signed off. If it was up to me, it'd be like Madden 92 Caparulo, but you know, that's words. From the time she was born, everybody said she looked like me, which I thought that was kind of an easy assessment for a baby. I mean, don't all babies kind of look like me? You know what I mean? Like, she's short and chubby and pissed off all the time. It's not that much of a stress, really. But you know, it is. It's an interesting journey through parenthood. You know, because I wasn't really planning on being a parent or a fucking adult, really, for that matter. So, I mean, it's a lot to take in. I mean, I knew we were trying to have a baby, I guess. My wife was trying to have the baby. I was just doing the same shit. You know, I didn't really have to adjust my swing or anything. I mean, there was less to clean up, but less for the dog. Clean up. Oh, that's too far, John. I don't make him do it, you judgmental fuckers. Hey, look, I prefer that he didn't. It's not like we get done and I'm like, hey, looks like you got chores tonight. It's not that, dude. It's just once he starts, it's not going to get any better from that point. I can't exactly give him a fucking mint and forget the whole thing, so share with your brother. We have 2 dogs. That's some weird kid living there that we call the dog's brother. That we share. Yeah, so she's 2.5 now. You know, she's at the age now, you know, she's 2.5. So she still poops her pants, but, you know, we can have a fucking conversation about it now. You know, I mean, it's weird. It's like she'll know. She'll be like, I need a new diaper. I'm like, you know that, but I mean, it makes logical sense to you to say, hey, I need a new one of these, but it doesn't make logical sense for you to not shit in that one. You know, I mean, nah, it's more convenient to go in here. You know, it has more privacy in here. So I stick with my pants. I mean, she's recently developed the skill to pick her own nose. You don't realize that these are actually like shit that you got to develop until you see a child go through it, because she couldn't do it before. Like my wife was picking her boogers all the time, and you know, she hasn't developed the skill to flick them. So she just hands me boogers all day. You know? Hey, Daddy got a booger. I'm like, all right, thanks. And it's so fucking. I mean, I guess that'd be a nice luxury to have. You know, if you're having a conversation with somebody, you know, you know, that's a really good point, babe. I have a booger. You consider another option. But you know, it's it is crazy parenthood. We adopted a puppy recently. We have 2 dogs before that, but they're both 11, and they're like, I don't need this shit. You know, I mean, 2.5-year-old kid, they're 11 years old. They're like, I'm too fucking old for this. All right, I mean, pulling my tail, my fur, grabbing my ding dong. I mean, fuck, dude. Kids fucking riding me. I mean, you know, do something. You know, I mean, because they've been good about it. We had a basset hound and a puggle, and I mean, yeah, the puggle's a little fucking testy, but he's been good about it. I mean, you know, ever since my daughter was born, he's been cool. You know, she'll fucking, you know, pulling at him, fucking got him in a headlock, you know, and he's looking at us like, look, I'm not gonna bite her, but I might fucking bite her. All right, so You need to handle this shit. So we essentially drafted a puppy to be a fucking rodeo clown for him. I took my daughter last week. We went to took her to there's a lake right around the corner from our house. We went to feed the ducks. And it sounds like, you know, a nice, serene, cute afternoon. Ducks are fucking dicks, dude. I mean, it's just not something you expect, you know? I mean, figure, they're ducks. They know they're ducks, so they're not gonna fuck with me. Fucking ducks. We popped a bag of popcorn, put it all in a bucket, and took it down there, and man, they just started fucking swarming. Like, I mean, one of them bit my thumb. I'm like, you little motherfucker. Like, I mean, it quickly devolved from, you know, I mean, from a nice little cute afternoon with daddy and his daughter feeding ducks to an all-out brawl between me and some fucking dickhead ducks. Like, fuck you, fuck you. It's like, daddy, I got a booger. But I mean, for the most part, I could keep them back. I mean, you know, like, you know, because they get a little too close, and I go, hey, just fucking step off, duck, and which doesn't feel good, you know, inside to be swelling up on some ducks. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, your web feet back there. But then we ran into like the alpha duck. It was like fucking this Debo duck. He wasn't scared of shit. Because I'm like, and he's like, what? What's gonna happen? He just started getting way too. He started eating directly out of the bucket and shit, making unwanted advances on me. You know, he's like, hey, homie, I like Pop Secret. No. Let me see what's up under them sweatpants too. Say, hey, you saw my buddy bit your thumb. Don't make me fucking bite your dick in front of your daughter. Give me the fucking popcorn, let's go. And your shoes, I want your shoes. Well, my daughter, it didn't really, you know, nothing really, kids, they're kind of in a fucking, you know, they're in a bubble. You know, some shit affects them, some doesn't. We took her with, I had a meeting, my wife and I had a meeting actually in Vegas, and we went to Vegas, it was a couple weeks ago now, and you know, after the meeting we went out, you know, because my wife likes to do shit. So we had to fucking go outside after the meeting, and we were walking down the strip in Vegas. You know, it's you know, what was it? It was I think Wednesday night or Thursday night. It was, you know, the strip in Vegas. Fucking, you know, it's hopping. But my daughter, she's a big fan of Disney. She loves Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and I saw Mickey Mouse and she's not gonna realize that's not fucking Mickey. You know, I mean, she just sees Mickey Mouse and she's like, Mickey! I'm like, it's not, god damn it. We're gonna have to go fucking talk to that guy. I mean, you know, she doesn't make the distinction between, you know, the Mickey that's in Disneyland and the homeless guy that's fucking full of costume. You know, he's basically, yeah, he's so we had to pay him $10 to, I'm like, do you see the smudge on Mickey's face? Yeah, that's, they don't do that at Disney. I guess that's vacation Mickey. She's like, where's Goofy? I'm like, he's better than this. But, you know, but yeah, and also we were walking down, you know, because if you've been to Vegas, it's pretty crowded on the sidewalks. Doesn't matter what time of year, what time of night it is. It's just crowded. It's a bunch of fucking people. And we're walking through, and a kind gentleman showed us his penis. That was how does somebody arrive at that decision? You know, I mean, you know, before they go out that night, you know, like, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want to do tonight? You know what? We could always just go show people your hog. You know, it looked weird. I didn't think it was real. Me and my wife got in a fucking fight over it. Because I mean, I just kept it moving. I saw a white guy with a big brown dick, and I'm like, that's not his dick. And if it is, I just don't care. And she's like, I can't believe you just let that go. I'm like, what the fuck did you want me to do? Put my daughter down on the crowded sidewalk and go, wait here for daddy, sweetheart. I'm gonna go fight the big fucking penis man. You know? I mean, if I see a naked dick, the last thing I'm gonna do is stop walking. You know? Keep it moving. I don't care. Yeah. Whatever. Fucking whatever, dude. I'm gone. You know, I mean, I'm like, I'm not fucking saying shit to that dude. And considering the lewd act, you know, he's probably a studio executive or a fucking casting director. You know, we should probably keep our mouths shut about that. You know, and I mean, people mention it, so, but yeah, I think, you know, I don't know how you guys feel, but I mean, I think that, you know, the whole campaign, the whole movement against fucking perverts is a good thing? Yeah, I think that's a good thing. You know, I think that those scumbags deserve whatever they get. I mean, you know, do I think that the national news campaign that's exposing everybody, do I think that comes from a positive place? Probably not. You know, I mean, I think there's probably something sinister going on. You know, we're all like, yeah, get the fucking weirdos, and yeah, we're getting fucked over somehow. But you know, it's I mean, when people do that, I mean, when has groping ever been a positive maneuver? You know, I mean, really, when you think of it, like, how did you and mommy meet? Oh yeah, I looked deeply into her eyes and just grabbed me some fucking crotch. Yeah, and then we lived happily ever after. I mean, who does that shit? Fucking gropers. You know, I mean, really, like, I mean, and I understand, you know, I mean, it's a thing that, you know, it happens more to women. Women are more, you know, susceptible to that sort of shit. But, you know, it's happened to me, you know, and I mean, I'm a dude. I'm not an attractive dude. You know, I mean, it hasn't been a casting couch situation. I don't think anybody has ever looked at my body as fucking currency. But, oh, I gotta have that. Yeah, better give him the part. So, yeah, I can see what's under there. But, you know, I mean, I've run afoul of a few predatory ducks, obviously, in my day. But, you know, I mean, it's you know, is it really, you know? I mean, I always get mad at the whole double standard there. You know, women who just think, you know, because I'm a dude, like they'll be after shows and shit, they'll just grab shit. You know, and they're like, no, don't act like you don't like it. All guys like it. I'm like, not this guy, stupid. Stop touching me. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do after the show? Another show. Get the fuck away from me, right? You know, and then I'm gonna go call my wife and kid. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking bad breath. But don't worry, I got something for you. What's that? I got a booger for you.
I'm gonna say this to women everywhere after his shows, and please don't take this as coming from like a jealous wife. Keep your motherfucking hands off my husband. And I'm saying that as his friend, not as his jealous wife. Because like it happened in
she
Cleveland.
does like to see me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite thing in the world. But it feels so bad for you because I know that you're just like uncomfortable, and I want to be like, hey, please stop molesting my husband, but I don't want to come off as like being like
right, like you're being catty, right?
Yeah.
And you're just doing it more just because you know how I feel about it, which I appreciate. It's like, you know, because I always, you know, I have thought, you know, even before I had, you know, before I was married, you know, it's been easier since I've been married to have the excuse to say, you know, like, well, I'm married, so yeah, you can't touch my balls. But I mean, it's just like it really is. I just don't, I get creeped out by strangers fucking just touch me. And usually the people who want to grope and everything, they're usually just, there's nobody I would want to do that. Groping is just, it's gross. That's why it sounds like the word gross. I mean, it's grope. It's just, you know, the one thing I forgot in there that I wish I had gotten to was, I was just going to say, you know, I mean, especially like people touching, anybody grabbing my ass, should probably wash their hand anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
like
recommend that
when I'm
either.
doing a show, you know, it's like I'm not at tip-top hygiene point. You know, I'm a little moist, so don't sniff your fingers when you're done grabbing this ass. But I really do think that's just rude all around. And I mean, we talked about it on our podcast. I mean,
If
you know,
men were to act to me as women do to him, it would be
press charges, man.
a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it'd be and it really, you know, and like I said, I think, you know, what I probably don't have to think of it in such a way that I guess I'd feel endangered as much as a woman would, but
Right.
it's still no less of an infringement on my person. So yeah, back the fuck up.
These nipples are for me to twist only.
No,
okay?
and I get mad. See, I get mad as fuck at that, like, because that'll happen a lot when I'm on the road. It's like I mean, dudes too. Like they'll just go and give me a nipple grab, and I'm like, I get mad when my wife grabs my nipples. I'll fucking knock you out. I mean, you're lucky. I say you're lucky. There's a line of people behind you. I wouldn't do shit anyway, but I mean, it's still. I hate that. I hate that so much. Just don't be a jerk. You know, just be civil. Come on, man. Act like an adult, or a you know, one of the friendlier ducks. Yeah, there were some dick ducks that we were feeding.
She thought it was hilarious though, 'cause she was carrying around a Donald duck, and it bit the duck. The real duck bit the Donald duck.
There's still a bill print on that duck. Yeah.
It's one of her stories that she likes to tell.
She loves to tell that one. She said, "Remember, it bit my thumb." Yeah, it bit my thumb, and then did you bite your Donald duck? Yeah.
She just woke up from a snooze.
You want to talk about it?
You want to talk about Dirty Mickey?
What about Dirty Mickey?
Dirty Mickey.
Did you see Dirty Mickey?
Yeah, that was Mickey's twin brother who fell on some hard times.
Yeah, on his face. He fell on
Yeah.
his fucking face, dude. It's just,
That
it's just
Mickey
a
was
shit stain right
a bit
there
of a
on
groper
Mickey's
too.
Yeah.
In the picture with me, I'm like, Dirty Mickey was touching
That
on
Mickey, he was also trying to do the voice too the whole time. He was like, "Hey folks," I'm like, "Will you stop? All right, we don't need
not go to
audio
Mickey
for the
school.
fucking picture. Just take the picture. Don't act like you're Mickey. You're just, I mean, you're just a guy who fucking bought a costume. Like you scraped enough together to buy a costume, and now it's not as depressing when you panhandle. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Which I do think I wish. You know, I wish every homeless person could have a home, but next thing down would be a costume. You know, I mean, it really does. It really does make that whole experience better and more lucrative, really, for you, because you know we get something out of it too. And I'm just gonna stop talking about this now, so before I dig myself a fucking hole.
real.
Man, look. All I saw was a brown prop. I didn't
Not
think.
prop.
I mean, I always thought a dick is the same color as your face, right? I mean, mine is, and I mean,
I think he was squeezing it a little too hard to make it.
It wasn't anything
turn
squeeze
into
about it. It looked like a pepperoni. I didn't look that hard. All right, I saw a dude wagging, which I
I
mean,
don't have one, so when that's coming at me, I stare at it a little bit longer than maybe I should have. I was taken aback by it.
you were telling me you're like that. I can't get that image out of my
I
head. I'm
couldn't.
like, that's
I was like trying to
probably
sleep,
why
and all
I
I could
didn't
see.
look.
I think it was more like his meth mouth than anything that kept me awake, but it was.
Because didn't he give you one of those
Oh,
things
yeah,
too?
yeah,
Yeah.
he
See, yeah, I kept it moving. I had my little girl in my arms. I'm just like, just walk. Yeah, that was another line I forgot. Was just the whole thought process that I had there, because I really was like, I mean, that's why I didn't really notice, because I'm like, I had so many other things going through my mind at the time. Like I'm just walking through, and I'm like, man, my feet hurt. This kid's getting heavier. I'm fucking tired. I hate crowds of people. Oh, look, there's a white dude with a 2-foot brown dick. Anyway, it's cold. I want to get back. I'm hungry. Fuck, this sucks. You know, it's just one thought and a bunch of really negative thoughts that I had in my head. I just wanted to get out of that situation. But yeah, it you know, could have been better. But still, I guess I should have fought for your honor and
I don't
kicked
want
this big sausage down fucking Las Vegas Boulevard.
I don't want Madden. One of her first memories is to be her parents fighting with a guy.
Daddy fighting some guy with his dick. I mean, like, sir, I demand satisfaction after you zip your fly, because I ain't gonna fight you with your dick out. So, is there anything else you want to add, sweetheart? You just want to wait and keep us up all night? I love your laugh. That's such. Thank you. That's so polite of you to give me a I might become a prostitute as the meeting in Vegas.
Yeah. We could buy that Mickey outfit pretty cheap. I think.
Yeah. I mean, they already have a Mickey. You know, I was thinking, you know, that I would be Jiminy Cricket, actually, and get
I think
roped.
you just should stand out on Vegas Strip and just hand out boogers. That's what Madden does. I have a booger for you. I have a booger for you.
Daddy got a booger.
she just gives you like her finger because it's always just like at the tip of her finger. Like here you go, pull it off.
It seems like she's picking most of the time. She's just like this. It's like she's like waiting for one to fall on her finger.
All right, you want to say cut or you want to say anything?
Guys. Appreciate it. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Most unstoppable, uncensored force that comedy has ever seen.
I couldn't do dating now like I just do. I'm nobody's type. Nobody's looking for this on Tinder. Just fucking trying to find that. Tall, dark, and handsome. No, I need short, fat, and grumpy. Where's that?
John Caparulo.